My name is Ramesh Mathia and my company is Central Housing Group Limited. We're a local residential letting and management agency. We manage approximately 450 properties across North, East and West London, and we let all of those properties to local authorities that we've got contracts with. So we essentially offer local landlords guaranteed rent. When the first lockdown started, there was certainly a sense of fear and worry. How were we going to protect our staff, our tenants, our contractors in all of that whole process, and how would we sort of carry out our daily functions and work? Some of our concerns were how would we be able to run the business, how would we be able to carry out repairs, maintenance to properties, to vulnerable tenants that we house in properties we manage, how were we going to carry out home visits and inspections. Those were our primary sort of concerns when the lockdown happened. Our other concerns were how were our staff going to be able to effectively work, communicate with us and our clients, whilst also having to work remotely and from home. The lockdown has had a big impact on our business. We've had to suspend and cease all home visits and inspections in order to minimise contact with tenants as well as contractors. In addition, we've had to reduce the numbers of members of staff coming into the office, so we have reopened our office but with a skeleton-based staff. Post-lockdown, we've as a business have learnt to adapt in terms of the new arrangements, so we now are carrying out home visits on an ad hoc basis as and when required. We have found that a large number of landlords have been contacting us because they've realised the value and the benefit of our guaranteed rent scheme. Because we work with local councils, the rent to us is guaranteed, and hence we're able to guarantee the rent to the landlords that we work with. We've seen an upturn in the amount of interest in what we do. People realise that guaranteed rent is probably a safer option in times of recession, in times of hardship, and it's more stable. They have less headache, less stress, less hassle. So we're seeing an uptake in the numbers of people approaching us as an agency. In addition, I think we're all beginning to learn to cope with a new normal and being able to sort of operate as we would like to, but taking into account the relevant safety measures and precautions that we all have to do to protect one another. We are a local business. We work with Barnet Council and a number of other local councils, so we're an approved supplier to all of those local authorities. We can offer landlords a guaranteed rent for their property, which means there's no risk of rent arrears, there's no legal or court costs to get their property back, there's no risk of tenants causing damage. If they do cause damage to their property, we will put that right at our company expense, allowing for a reasonable wear and tear. So there's many benefits to what we do and the service we offer local landlords, and we'd encourage them to get in touch.